jumping right into it. We have a guest with us here today, Chris.
Hey.
We got Reggie returning. Everybody knows me. If you don't know me, go fuck yourself. And we got King Debauchery on the horn himself. Debauchery.
Yo.
Look, I'm going to get right into it. I want you to keep that same energy that you had when we was texting on the phone about XXXtentacion. And your remarks.
Tentacion.
Tentacion.
That's a rough name.
Look, and my guy made a off-putting comment. He just said, well, if he would have beat on my sister in that manner, he deserves to die.
I mean, first things first, rest in peace. Like, that's unfortunate that someone died.
So explain yourself, Langston.
Well, what I was saying is that, yeah, absolutely. That if someone hit my sister, somebody that I love, like anybody in my immediate family, and I caught them slipping, you know what I mean? They get what they got coming to them. So you can't tell somebody that what they do is an overreaction. If you do something, if you slap somebody and then they stab you, and you say, "Why you stab me, man?" That was his reaction to you slapping him. You can't determine or govern somebody's reaction. So he's known for hitting on women. You know what I mean? He on video smacking the shit out of two females, beat the shit out of one while she was pregnant. You know what I mean? Okay. Made her get an abortion, and then who knows who caught him slipping? Okay, but people don't just. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get killed in a drive-by just for no reason.
I think it was a robbery, though.
Yeah.
I think there's a report that it's a robbery, and I mean, to your point, I think you can judge someone's reaction and say they overreacted. I mean, you can't dictate what they're going to do, but afterwards, I mean, I think everyone opens themselves up to judgment.
I just feel like that comment was a little extra because at the end of the day, like I told you, the kid's 20 years old. Like granted, you're an adult at 18, but he's 20. He came into success. We hear you. Right. He came into success. Probably didn't have a manual on life to understand how to govern and deal with that success and the women and his emotions. So he made a mistake. You know what I mean? I'm sure all of us, any man been in a situation where you had a little something that got a little friction between a girl, but I don't think you deserve death. Maybe get his hands broken, but to say like he should die because he hit my sister. Because what if it happened to me? Like,
but who are you to say what the judgment is, though? You know what I mean? Like, where's the manual on that?
I could actually
Reggie, going back to your point, Reggie, yeah, you can have an opinion, but judgment, like you can't be the judge of somebody else's overreaction. So somebody
you can. There are people with jobs called judges whose job it is to judge other people.
So like if somebody hits your sister, you tell them you're gonna fly out to wherever she is and just melt the dude and then go back to your job tomorrow. No. That was my sister, man.
And the judge is just going to be like, all right, cool.
That's what we doing?
Let me answer the question. If someone hit my sister, would I fly out tomorrow? 1,000,000%. I would fly out tomorrow.
Okay.
My brother and I will fly out. Now, did I say I was a killer or did I say I would kill? You know what I mean? I didn't say that. I'm just saying, like, I'm not going to condemn another dude for taking, somebody's life for if he wronged one of his family members.
But the question was,
so basically, what you're saying is like Chris Brown deserves to die. Like,
that's
you know what
you're
I mean?
saying. Same realm.
You know what I mean? It's, if anything, what he did to Rihanna was worse. I mean, keep in mind, like the story came out and she grabbed on him and it was a fight. There were kids, so on and so forth. I don't think anyone deserves to die.
I did not say deserve to die. If Rihanna had brothers, and after Chris Brown beat her face in like that,
it's an overreaction.
Let him talk, Red. Would you say, Blank?
No, that's not that's that person's reaction. That's that person's reaction to somebody beating their loved one's face in.
I feel like you're kind of backtracking a little bit.
So what you're saying is that the actions were justified? Like him getting killed over...
Possibly
over... So you're saying that was okay, like he had it coming, or it was a justified action?
I'm saying he had it coming. If that was the situation, then he had it coming. That's what I'm saying.
But look, at the end of the day, look, this is my guy. I know his heart. I know he's coming from an emotional standpoint. You know what I mean? Because if you put your family, if you put your family, because I got a mother, I got a sister, and I just found out I got a girl on the way, so I understand better than anybody. You know what I'm saying? But for me to say on to the kid, you know what I mean? Good, he's off of here because he was beating girls. To me, that's a little bit drastic. It's a little bit stoic. It comes off aloof and it comes off extra insensitive. But I get it where it's coming from. But I just looked at it like, you know, that's why I said in the comment, I said, bro, you're becoming a major troll. Like,
all right, let me say this.
Like,
let me say this real
so
quick.
you're saying because he put his hands on his sister, there's no reaction that's too far.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Now let me say this.
So then if he smacked someone's sister or something, and then someone went and then murdered his whole family, you'd be like, well, you know, that's just their reaction.
That's their reaction. Now let me say this.
So there's nothing that's too far for you. Like they could blow up his house and everyone in it, and it's like, well, you know, he should have inspected the system.
For me, but I can't say someone has an overreaction. Now let me say this. People treat, and we're all doing it right now, we're treating morality like a buffet. Because if he molested 10 kids and somebody killed him and a father of one of those kids killed him, I would think a lot of people would say that he had it coming to him. But because he beating on women, and you know what I mean?
So
like,
we're gonna
it's sad because he was 20 or he didn't have it coming, or it was overreaction.
We're gonna equate pedophilia with smacking a woman.
That's
like,
two different levels for sure.
That's a Dow Zim level reach, my guy.
How?
So wait, Link. So have you never been in a situation with an ex-girlfriend or, you know, past female where you guys tussled or, you know, you put your hands on her, not, you know, violently, but maybe just got into a physical argument, like I'm sure most, you know, relationships face. Have you not been in a situation like that?
You asking me?
Yeah.
yeah.
I've definitely been in a
You
situation
definitely
like
have
that.
now. Now, if that person's brother or father was to come to you and off you,
Yeah.
how would your family feel about
Beat
that?
your dumb ass.
Don't you think they'll be like, wow, you know,
This
they
isn't
took that a little
matter,
too far.
No, it's not.
I feel like then when you're in that situation, I'm sure your family would say it was taken too far.
Yes, of course my family
Right.
would say that. My family would say that, but would that person's family, how bad did I beat her? Like, would that person's family say that? Not necessarily.
Christine is a woman.
I don't think pedophilia and abuse is a false equivalency. Abuse is abuse. Like, how come
So
we get to
fucking a
pick and
child
choose?
is
How
the
come
same
we get
thing as smacking a woman?
Why do you feel it's okay to pick and
talk.
choose like morality and levels? Like, why do you feel like that's okay to pick and choose
There's
like
definitely
what
levels.
you think is too far?
Because it is.
There's definitely levels.
It is the same reason why they treat them differently when they go to jail.
Exactly.
Like you're talking about pedophilia. That's a psychological issue. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not justifying it. I'm not saying it's an excuse. What I'm saying is, you know, if you having an altercation or argument with your girl, and it gets a little physical, that's still wrong. It's still out. You still
So a
shouldn't.
guy who habitually beats on women, that's not a psychological issue? Habitually.
Okay, you got that point. Yeah, you got that.
Yeah, but still, that's.
Yeah.
I feel like that's semantics now. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, pedophilia is still worse than.
I think it's like more of if you're being a woman, it's more of an emotional thing. Where pedophilia, there's like a mental, there's something
It's sick.
fucked
It's
up
very
in you,
sick.
chemical
beating a
imbalance.
woman is sick too. You know
But
what I mean?
Chris, as a man, ever put his hands on you?
Yeah.
If not to
past
get too
relationship-
personal.
Yeah. Not in an extremely violent way, but, you know, argument. Like
Would you think it was okay to murder that guy?
Absolutely.
Absolutely
not.
Case closed. So shut
However,
your dumb
I
ass
mean,
up. Like,
it hasn't been like that violent. I know maybe there's some women who probably have really been in violent situations where the abuse is consistent and they maybe reach to a point where it's like, I've had a.
If a guy punched you in the face, do you feel like it would be okay for one of your relatives to go around
Leading the
witness.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm asking a question.
If a guy punched me in the face, do I feel like it's okay
Matter of
for
fact,
him
Link,
to get
you can ask the
offed?
question because I'm leading one. Link, you go ahead and ask the question.
Have you ever?
No, I want her to answer the question,
All
and
right,
then I'm gonna tell you guys a short story.
Story time.
Go ahead.
It's story time.
All right. So if a guy punched me in the face, do I feel like he should be off? No.
What do you think should happen to him?
Should he suffer some repercussions? Hell yeah, but
Indeed,
not.
indeed.
Should he feel the pain that I felt?
like that.
Yes. For him to have his life taken,
Indeed.
we're not gonna go there.
I don't think there are any lessons learned in death.
So, Link, have you ever put your hand on a female aside from your sexual escapade? You nasty murderous son of a bitch.
Let me tell you this. And yes, 100%. And guess what? I was ready for whatever was coming from me.
Oh my God.
After I did that.
We have Rambo on the show. We got Rambo.
Oh my God.
And I got receipts. I was ready for whatever was about to come to me.
Lame.
And a dude will think twice about putting his hands on chicks with like brothers or men in their life like that. A dude will think twice about that shit. You know what I mean?
I'm nigga.
Yeah, some guys really don't care.
They just get caught up in. But I see what you're saying. I agree with you to a certain extent. Now tell us your homoerotic story about how you beat the guy or the guy beat you. What happened?
Okay, no. So I was about to go see a chick, right? And she wasn't answering my phone calls. I didn't hear from her for a week.
Beat her ass.
When I finally hear from her, her ex had locked her in a room with her 2-year-old, wrote slut bitch on her head, duct tape her mouth, and beat her and fucked her for a week straight. And he was high. So if that was my girlfriend or my wife and I went and killed the dude, I was overreacting.
That threw me way off. I'm sorry.
That's an honest to God true story.
He put bitch on her forehead and had enough libido to have sex with her for the whole week.
Wait. This might be real. Did you see this happen?
That's a bit of a
or is this what she told you?
I seen her black eye, her busted lip, her scars, and talked to her while she was going to the police station. So yeah.
So this actually happened.
I wasn't there. This is what she claimed. I'm just saying, like, if her brothers went and melted the dude.
There was a trial and he went to jail, right?
Yeah, he locked up to this day.
What do you think? What do you think, Chris?
All right, then I'm sorry I left.
Does he
that
deserve
sounded
to
so
die
far-fetched.
for that? Wow.
Look at us. We're playing judge, jury, and executioner.
That's
what we're doing.
Rape is, I feel like rape in a lot of ways might be worse than killing somebody. Yeah. Rape is like, that's crazy.
Look, like I said, we're not
Reggie, how close have you come to killing somebody before? Have you ever come close to killing somebody?
There's people I've wanted to, but like I've never come close to killing anybody. That's a point of no return though. You understand, like once you make that decision, there's no unmaking that decision. Yeah. Like, I mean, that's crazy. But rape, I mean, if somebody raped anybody I love, like, yeah, I'm not really concerned. So somebody raped
you, Reggie. If somebody raped you, Reggie, you wouldn't, and somebody came to your defense.
Talk to me nice.